Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Who do we got? Come on. Maggie. Alrighty. I can work with that. I mean, I was going to have to work with whoever I got, but beside the point. I am feeling good. It's like 9:30 in the morning, I think. And I'm feeling energized. As well, because I put some caffeine into my body. But ultimately, just feeling good. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been having the best past few weeks, mentally, emotionally, that kind of thing. Don't want to get into it at all, because that's it's like it's personal for one thing, and also I don't want to talk about sad topics necessarily, depending on what it is. That's not what we do here. What we do here is we talk about why people are stupid and why I am the smartest person in the world, that kind of thing. God damn it. It's nice and it's refreshing to feel good, and to feel like, hey, things are gonna be fine, things are gonna work out. So I'm real happy to be recording. I'm trying to get another backlog going here, enough so that I can make my way back to Cleveland and still be fine and not have to worry about, trying to record videos as quickly as possible, which I'm heading back to Cleveland in like 3 days. That's crazy. It's crazy. Because I've talked about it extensively before, but I've spent, I think, the last 9 months in Boston. Can you guys fuck off? But anyway, I've spent like the last 9 months in Boston, and I've gone back home to Cleveland a couple times throughout that period, but for the most part I've been here, and it's, I like the city, don't get me wrong, but it's not for me, it really isn't. It's a whole new ball game up here, a completely different kind of environment than I'm used to, and I don't think I'm ready for it ultimately. And I don't know if I'll ever want to be ready for it, I've realized, how much I miss the Midwestern vibe, where everybody's kind of like miserable and, but we're all trying to get through our own shit. And, everybody knows that. It's kind of like a common understanding among everybody is that, like, yeah, we're all miserable, but we're in this together, that kind of thing. Whereas up here, everyone is kind of just like cold, they're real cold, whether or not they mean to. Nobody wants anything to do with anybody else, really, except for, when they have to interact with other people. And I mean, I totally get that. It's just not the kind of environment for me, really, at all. So I am looking forward to heading back to Cleveland and not having to come back up here. I'm looking for a key so I can get into our item room, and ideally I would want to do that before the boss fight. So I'm going to go down in here, and hopefully there will be something eventually. Something I said I was going to address in the last episode was that eBay listing that I have going on. Hot topic news over here. But it sold. Was it last night? No, it was Friday night. This is Sunday morning for me. It sold. And it sold for, I think, like $825, which is pretty good. I was kind of hoping for like 1,000, to be honest, but hey, that works. You know, I mean, I'll take what I can get. Because I have a couple purchases I want to make. I'm looking to buy some concert tickets. And I don't like Scapegoat too much, but we'll work with it. You know, I'm looking to get some concert tickets, and I'm also looking to just save up to some extent. I'm going to have a new job, you know, over the summer. Potentially one that will last me the rest of my college career as well, depending on how things go with it. But it'll be nice to have that that money in the bank. The person has not paid me yet. They told me they would pay me by May 1st at the latest, which, you know, I'm hoping they're not, you know, just gonna bail on it or something, because then I think eBay lets you sell it to the second highest listing, but that just requires more waiting out of me at that point. Also, we can definitely afford to do something like this. Satanic Bible is well worth the the 2 red heart containers. You know, I think eBay lets you do that, you know, if the highest bidder decides they're not going to pay. But nah, not worth it. I don't even have a key. You know, but it's like, I don't want to wait, you know, I don't want to wait. I've already waited a week, you know, and I'm trying to get this laptop off of my hands, you know, for one thing. But also, you know, I can't wait all fucking year to buy concert tickets, okay, because eventually they're going to sell out, right? And as of now, they have not sold out, which is good, but, you know, I don't know how close they are to selling out, you know. The website does not tell me. I'm going to see a band called Streetlight Manifesto, or I want to go see that band. They are a ska punk band. But you know, like, I'm trying to get these tickets, and you know, I can't wait. You know, the concert is in late September, so I obviously have time, but what I'm worried about, you know, is that, like, it's not a big theater at all, you know, that they're playing in. It's a relatively, like, not a, it's like, I think, you know, I think it's like a little bit bigger than what you would expect a high school auditorium to be, depending on, you know, the size of a high school. But, you know, when I think of my high school auditorium, that sat like 300 people, I think. I think this theater sits, or yeah, I don't even think it has seats, actually, now that I think about it. I think it's standing room only. But I think, you know, it can fit like maybe 500 people in there or something. You know, and Cleveland is not the hot spot for concerts at all. But, you know, this band has a cult-like following, from what I have gathered about it. And so, like, I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to get these tickets, and I'm going to have to try and, like, get them in a different city. I don't even know if that'll work out, because they might be sold out there, too. You know, so it's making me nervous, for one thing, you know. And ideally, I would like to get paid sooner rather than later. So I'm really banking on this guy not bailing on me. You know, I don't want to wait any longer than I have to. Also, it takes us absolutely forever to kill enemies. We are definitely going to need higher damage stats, higher rate of fire stats. You know, because right now we are, like, it is taking us a long time to kill enemies. You know, we've gotten like 3 separate HP upgrades could do without them. You know, I think at this point, I think we're fine. You know, especially with Satanic Bible. You know, we'll be fine in that regard. But, yeah, you know, I mean, I guess that's what selling on eBay is like, right? You know, it's kind of like, it's not like a, I mean, to be honest, I think I could have made it so that, you know, if you want it, you pay for it immediately. But in order to do that, because I'm not like a prominent eBay seller, I guess, you know, I could only list it. If I were to do that, I could only list it for like $500, and I could not go any higher. And obviously, I wanted more than that for that laptop. So auction was the only way to go. But you know, I just makes me antsy. Like I don't like waiting for stuff like this, because it makes me worry that I'm not going to get paid, you know, or that I'm going to have to wait too long to get paid, you know, especially when I'm looking to buy something that has a time limit on, you know, when I can get it. But we'll see, you know, we'll see. I will obviously keep you guys posted because, you know, it's like a big deal, right? You know, what's going on in my life or something like that. Get out of here. Why do I have to fight? Yeah, why did I have to fight those fuckers on top of you, Gertie? Those guys are their own separate boss fight. And I had to fight them too. Seems a little unfair, if you ask me. You know, I mean, I think we'll be fine, but like, we don't deal a lot of damage per shot at all, you know. We definitely need some items to get us going here. Sooner rather than later too, because we're you know, we're reaching the deeper part of this run here. Or we're starting to get there, and we don't have a whole lot of anything, you know, really helping us out. We got one damage upgrade at the start of the run, and since then we haven't gotten a whole lot of anything. You know, Satanic Bible is awesome. You know, it's one of the best spacebar items you can get, in my opinion. But you know, it can only do so much for us at the end of the day, and Pageant Boy is quite terrible. You know, in the grand scheme of things, obviously I'm going to go into the shop and see if we can buy something with it, but yeah, and we can't even buy anything really worthwhile. I'm not going to waste my money, you know, just in case I get another opportunity to go into a shop and I can put that money to better use, but really need to pick up the pace here, you know. And hopefully we can land another deal with the devil here sooner rather than later. That would be nice, and that would be very helpful. But we'll see. Can you... I don't like this. I don't like this because one hit ruins my deal with the devil opportunity. Maybe I should have bought a spirit heart in there. I don't know. It's too late now. Can't focus on the past. And it's not exactly a dire situation yet. You know, we have time to make this work. But it would have been nice to land a deal with the devil on this floor. Or, you know, or at least had a significant opportunity to land one. And I mean, we still could with like a Joker card, but to be honest, I doubt that's going to happen. Doesn't seem all that likely. See, like, this takes so long. Good God. You know, hopefully there's something in that arcade that's worthwhile. And this is, I would say, I don't have a whole lot of anything to give them, though. But I will come back. That I can promise you. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Takes us way too long. I'm going to keep saying that over and over. But, I mean, it's not good at the moment. Very not good at the moment. Fuck. At some point, we're going to need our item rooms to really come in clutch here. And, you know, I think this is good. This is a rate of fire upgrade, right? No. Not at all. Another kind of meh item, you know, out of our item rooms. It's like it's fine. You know, it's not a great item, but it's fine. But that's not what we need here. You know, what we need are items that can really, truly help us. You know, this is an item that's like, yo, look at me, you know, I poison enemies within a certain radius, you know. It's kind of, you know, it's almost pointless, you know. But, I mean, nothing I can really do. Like, I can only work with the items that I have. And it is nice that I can deal damage to enemies without having to necessarily hit them. But, you know, I mean, just like, come on, man. I should start looking for secret rooms as well. I always forget to do it every run, but that is important. I don't know if I'm going to do it on this floor because I do want to sacrifice my bombs to that friend in the arcade, but God, I hate this room. Oh, I hate this room. It's very... There's a lot going on the screen that makes me panic. Fuck. Just... Oh, holy shit. Okay. Alright, the more bombs I get, the better, so... A little help goes a long way. I also do want to sacrifice my red hearts to the other guy, but I'm going to wait until after the boss fight to do that. If I can. Because I don't want to go into a boss fight with low HP. Especially in our current state. We are not at all prepared for that, I think. Or capable of handling that, for that matter. Alright, what do you got? Not a great item. The double vision or something like that. No, and I'm wasting bombs here, but like to me it's much more important to to get a good item in here. If we can. Is that a... You know what? I'll take this. I'll take the battery. Because that'll let us charge up. That'll let us charge up Satanic Bible faster, I think. Which is good. We'll go ahead and go into the boss fight here. Hopefully we can handle it. Should be able to handle the stain, you know, I would hope. But we'll fucking see, I guess. Ah, god damn. We're fine, we're fine. The stain is not a bad boss, and I am grateful that this is the boss I have to face on this floor, as opposed to somebody like the Dark One or something, where I would inevitably lose a lot of HP. Here, anytime I lose HP, it's because I'm a dumb son of a bitch. God damn it. Oh. Please. I just want some semblance of a deal with the devil opportunity. Yes! We landed it. Let's go. I'm going to take both, probably. Well, maybe. Definitely going to take Horror of Babylon. Which does not help us now, but it helps us in the future, potentially. I'm going to pass up on Sister Maggie, because I think that's a pretty worthless item to use a red heart container on. And instead, I'm going to keep that red heart and go back to the arcade and sacrifice as much as I can to that fella and see what we can get out of that. Because I think there's a better shot of us getting a better item out of that than, you know, getting anything really worthwhile out of Sister Maggie. Alright, and we got growth hormones, which I will definitely take. And we didn't even have to sacrifice that much in order to do it. So... Alright, we're in better shape. We got another damage upgrade, which is nice. We are still not in a fantastic spot at all, but we're in a better spot. And I think, you know, that is something that we can work with. You know, which floor are we on? Flooded Caves 2? Okay. So it's going to start to pick up on the next floor. But I think we'll be able to handle it, you know, hopefully. I forgot those are speedy boys. Ah, Jesus Christ. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Can use Satanic Bible, hold on to the small deal with the devil opportunity that I have. Yeah, go after him. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good, 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 good. No. Stop spawning spiders. We absolutely do not want that. Okay, you know, and that reminds me of something that I would like to address a little bit. Another thing I would like to address. I saw, okay, you know, Billie Eilish, popular pop star at the moment. She like, and I've seen the one music video where she has like a, she's got a bunch of weird shit going on. She's got like a, you know, black ink or something like that coming out of her eyes and whatever. And And she also has like a spider that crawls out of her mouth, like a tarantula that crawls out of her mouth and onto her face. And then I saw the, there's like something she posted on her Instagram or something where she's actually doing it. She's got a real ass tarantula crawling out of her mouth and onto her face. And it's just, it's a little strange, for one thing. I'd like to acknowledge that, but also, like, I get it, You want to drive the point home that you're edgy, but, like, come on, man. Like, it's like, I have respect for what she does, because, I would never do that, but it's like, I don't want to say that I don't understand it, because I do. But at the same time, like, is it really necessary? I mean, obviously no. But, like, the music you put out would have been just fine for people who absorb pop music. It would have been just fine. The way it is, you didn't need to go that extra mile, in my opinion, and have a goddamn spider crawl out of your mouth. Okay, it made me cringe watching that. Not because it was edgy, but because if a spider was anywhere near my face, I would flip out. But, it's like, I don't know. It seems incredibly, like, over the top, which I don't want to see in the music industry, especially in pop. It's essentially boiled down to people just trying to one-up each other, which you would think would be good, but, like, it's, in reality, it's like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like developing this trend of, like, hey, the music isn't good enough to stand on its own merit, and that's not what I'm saying about Billie Eilish's music, because I think it is good enough to stand on its own merit. But, hey, my music isn't good enough to hold its own ground. So I'm going to do something wild and wacky and try and make myself look unique so that people don't have to focus on my music as much. I worry that is what the trend, or what the new trend in pop and the music industry is going to be. And it's not a good trend, in my opinion. I don't think it's a good trend. I think if you're making music, your music should be what determines, what people think of you, not, this personality that you cultivate for yourself. And that's just my opinion, okay? Because that's contrary to, like, how it's been for decades, in music, across all genres, but that's just my opinion. I think, if you're a musician, then you should let your music stand on its own merit and let that determine how people think of you. Because I think if you try and I think if you just try and cultivate a personality as opposed to cultivate your music so that it is the best that you put out, it encourages this kind of mindset that, hey, I don't have to put out good music. All I have to do is have a unique personality, and then, it'll be fine, And I think, we already see that quite a bit specifically in pop, I think. But also, across all genres as well, And I think it's problematic. And obviously, my opinion is more important than everybody else's. So, there you go. Okay, everybody should listen to me. The record companies should listen to me. Artists should listen to me. And if they don't, then they're idiots. It's like what I said at the beginning of the episode, right? I'm right and everybody else is wrong. But, yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, I've already said everything that I wanted to say on it. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore because it could be a little controversial to some people, I think. To some people, that could definitely rub them the wrong way. It's not what I'm looking to do. Not looking to stir the pot in these Isaac videos or in any other video for that matter. But that does not mean that I don't have opinions, you know? Whether or not they're good opinions is, I guess, subjective. But to me, they're my opinions and therefore they are good. God damn it. Alright, you know, I would love to get a deal with the devil here. We are going to be fighting Mom this floor, I think. And we should be able to do so. I would hope. But, of course, we'll see what happens. There's a tinted rook in here, which is neat. God damn it. Okay. Hell yeah, give me all of those spirit hearts, baby. Okay. Alright, I don't think we haven't found our item room yet. And it is the depths 2, so we are going to be fighting Mom. Okay, I would love to not get hit anymore. Please fucking go away. There we go. No, absolutely not. I picked it up because I wanted to see exactly what it did. God damn it. That was absolutely not worth it. I don't have any bombs, but I would like to come back to that if I can. God damn it! Jesus Christ. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Maybe. We've still got relatively high amounts of temporary HP that could preserve our deal with the devil opportunity. However, does not mean that I am not nervous. There we go. Okay. Please. Not what I'm looking for, really. If this is a Joker card, that'd be really nice. It is not. Okay. Alright, at this point, we're just going to look for the boss fight, because nothing else I can really get out of this floor. This room is awful. God damn it, you're going to make me walk over there. Go, go, go. Ah, fuck it. Doesn't matter. Alright, we get a normal Mom fight as well, which is fine. Just keep your cool. I mean, it has taken us so long to get here. And that's ultimately because this run is weak. You know, we're weak. We are not strong in any capacity. But there's nothing I can really do about that. You know, it's just the items that we've been given. Ultimately. Alright, and I need to be careful here. God damn it. Okay, cannot take any more damage. Well, there we go. That is out the window. I had to scratch my nose. Fuck. Just get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Give me the Polaroid. All right. Not in a good place at all. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if we don't get some big help here soon, we are not going to last very long at all. Yeah, go after him. There we go. That's what he's there for. That is what he is there for. I do not have enough keys. Also don't know if that would be worth it. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Okay. There we go. Okay. Ah, fuck. Well, there goes the deal with the devil opportunity. Fuck these guys. God damn it, dude. I mean, I guess these guys aren't too bad on their own, but when they're in a room with other enemies, they are awful. Oh, God. Okay. Just take me to the boss fight, please. Fuck. God damn it. We're in such a bad place. I really don't feel like this is my fault. If I'm being honest, I really don't feel like this is my fault. I mean, we have just been given terrible items here. Not even terrible items, but like items that don't really help us. You know, in the grand scheme of things, they do something, but it's not enough to really matter, you know, or to do anything. Can you guys get away from me? Yeah, I could have gone into secret rooms. You know, and maybe that would have helped, but other than that, like, I don't think there was much of anything I could have done. You know? Oh, God. It's kind of like I feel defeated because I don't feel like we can pull this off. If we do, you know, I'll be very happy, but does not seem all that plausible at the moment. Especially facing the Fallen. I do not like this guy. Especially when I am weak. His attacks come in way too quickly when he shoots his lasers. Or when there are two of them. That too. Right, yeah. Forgot about that. Shit. Just cut it out. Cut it out. Ah! Oh. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That was inevitable, I think. but don't really feel like there was much more I could have done. To be honest, maybe I'm wrong, probably wrong, but I feel like I did just about everything I could except for look for secret rooms, which most of the time don't help anyway. So, anyway, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, let me know down in the comment section below, like the video and share with your friends, and let me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys very much for watching. Love you very much, and I will talk to you later.